Hey guys, what's up? Sci-Hi here. Thanks for joining me for another ladder grind session. I've been away from ladder for a little while, so we're going to try to get back into ranked mythic with this old trusty Angels deck. It's pretty much mostly stock white-green, but some of the things I've got going on that deviate from traditional lists would be 4 copies of Trelasarra Moondancer. I think this is really critical in the mirror match. A lot of times with Angels versus Angels, it just turns into this big Cold War where everyone has 1,000 life, tons of angels on board, and the difference is being able to scry as soon as possible to find Ajani and win the game by exiling all of their creatures. Seems like the first person that can do that can win the game. Only running 1 copy of Ajani just because I don't want to dilute the creature density too much and make collected company worse. Also, for that reason, only running 1 copy of Legion Angel, but I think this card's pretty strong to be able to just continually find 3 other angels. Your opponent can't really trade with this in an economic way. If they kill it, most likely you got another angel from it anyways. Also got 2 copies of Realmwalker, which I think is pretty sweet. I think it's just better than the other 2/1 angel that flies and gives you a life and a card when it enters the battlefield. With Realmwalker, there's so much more upside to just get even more value than just 1 card. I mean, I do like that other card for the ability to get the card instantly, but Realmwalker, it's a fun card to just generate a ton of value if it's left on the field. You can just really drill through your deck. It also synergizes well, being able to dig through and just find Ajani that much faster if you're churning through all these clerics in your deck. Of course, you're going to name cleric with this. It's also a cleric ended angel, so it'll trigger for everything in the deck, not just things that trigger on angels entering the battlefield, but clerics as well. So that's more or less the deck. We'll take it out onto the Mythic ladder, best of 1 Explorer ladder right now, and see if we can't win some games and hopefully get back into Mythic, or Mythic ranked anyways. But I still think Angels is strong. I've seen people put it at like tier 2 right now. At least in best of 1, it can take out literally anything. Some of the starts are just busted. If you get good diversity of creatures, the synergy is just, can go over the top of anything, even Greasefang. If you get Angels going faster than they get their combo online, doesn't matter if they're resurrecting big vehicles that can make angels. You'll just have more angels and they'll be larger. Just a 2-lander, but we'll keep it. We'll be on the draw, so hopefully we'll find that 3rd land. There it is. So I'm going to actually have to play the farmland first, just to guarantee we have a 2-drop play. Gonna go with Giada first. Sometimes I go with Bishop of Wings first if I already have like a creature to gain life and you're looking to try to get that 5 life with the Resplendent Angel on turn 3, but since I don't have that yet, I'm just gonna go with Giada, which feels a little bit stronger. I'm just gonna go ahead and attack first. Now I'm kind of inclined just to go Legion Angel, just use all of our mana to the fullest. Might just hit a counter spell though. Could be something we want to save for more value later. But I think I'm going to run it. Just use all of our mana. If we're up against control and going to face sweepers, we can try to just hold on to a Realmwalker to recover later. At least that's the loose strategy right now. That's going to hit a sensor. Very unfortunate. Yeah, it might have been better to play around a 1 mana counterspell, just play a 3 mana creature that turn, but yeah, so it looks like they missed a land drop. Just gonna attack again. Now I'm gonna lead with the Bishop of Wings, then just like play another angel. Possibly just gonna hit probably another counter spell here. If they don't have lands, they probably have counter spells. Instead, they're going to knock off Giada so that we don't get the bonus counter. Okay, so now we can actually trigger Resplendent Angel to gain life. Probably just gonna attack first, see what's up. Gonna lead it first in case they have another counterspell for 1. I don't want to commit too much on the board, but our pressure is still very light. I'm just gonna main phase
I've
Emperor.
learned much during my travels.
Knock off the Valkyrie now.
You're done.
Unfortunately, I have like no pressure. I've got to commit more to the board. I think I'll go Giada, then Realmwalker. Just get the bonus. But if we run into a sweeper, I don't know, there's kind of, we kind of just have to hope they don't have it. Not a lot we can play around right now. Be able to make an angel at least. So I have a lot of pressure, but I'm worried the timing of this is could be really devastating though. Now that they've finally found their land, if they have a sweeper, we're all but screwed. So that's good.
Those who cannot perceive beyond the veil, meditate and prepare.
Alright, now we can just use Realmwalker and just start ripping through here. Do about 13 damage. Probably going to want to kill Narset. I mean, if they kill this though, I could consider just, I don't really draw cards, so I could just consider chopping it, actually just chopping it down just so they can't get the card. And then we can do a little bit more damage, potentially, doing it this way.
Fury will only lead you astray.
So playing this bishop doesn't really seem necessary right now, as the biggest problem would be a sweeper. So I'm not even gonna bother deploying it.
I won't hide from the world any longer. No time for a break.
So we seemingly were able to dodge sweepers. I was lucky. Opponent was a little bit slow out of the gate. Yeah, I don't think control is really a favorable matchup for Angels, because are much better against other creature-based aggro decks where we can just go over the top of them with our insane life gain. So there's the Holy Trinity. That's good. The Lunarch, Bishop, Resplendent combo to get a free Angel on the third turn, assuming they don't disrupt anything we do, which is not an assumption we can make, but hopefully get lucky and be able to. Burning tree. How crazy is it gonna be? Please. Not too much. There's a robber. Okay. Sweet. So we'll just do our thing. Get a free Angel. Gain a little bit of life. Let's say go. Embercleave is now potentially in play. With attacking with 3, it would cost 3, but there's a chain roller. Just gonna actually completely exile our Lunarch due to the etchings of Kumino. And we've got a bold attack. I don't really want to trade any of this, so I'm gonna take that. More land. So I'll just gonna lead off with a Realmwalker, see what we find on top to inform what land we play. Naming Cleric. And it's another land. Dope. Well, I'd like to try to get a little bit more aggressive. I've got one thing that can block flyers, of course, the robber. But I think we'll swing in with our flyers. And it's an all-in attack. Could be an Embercleave here. The worst it would be on a 3/3 creature, buffing it 1 to be 8 damage, 12, 14, 17 total damage. Which we could potentially, you know, that's, we don't really want to lose. Don't really want to lose this angel. I want to keep trying to kill them in the air. So I could, and the bishop has the potential to gain more life. It's hard to want to block with anything, so I don't really want to lose anything. You know, anything I block, they're just gonna throw Embercleave on it probably. And it'll just soak up a little bit of damage. It's a ton of damage to come through, but I'm gonna actually just I'm just gonna take all of this. As ideally, we can find some other creatures to try to gain some of the life back. But we're so land heavy right now, unfortunately. Alright, there's one cleric off the top. But we're gonna need a lot more help than that. Damn it, it's another land. Now I need to keep some blockers back, I think. Pass. I'm gonna hit full control here just to I guess posture as if I have a collected company for whatever that's worth. Oh, that's brutal. That sucks. That's gonna screw us over pretty bad. I think. I mean, they have one blocker, the Robber of the Rich, so we can't just easily go over the air to kill them. Oops. This is going to do just massive damage. Of course, they're going to keep that behind to block with. That's 12 right there from this. Tough spot. Very tough spot to be. This is going to take out anything it kills or anything that blocks it. I think I'm pretty much screwed here. That's too much damage. Yeah. I mean, I could put him to 1 and gain 5 life, but it's just not enough. It's like no way out of it. And they blocked the wrong thing. Did they forget that I can do this? Oh! That's not supposed to happen. Oops. I tell you, some people, man, you'd think they'd be better in Mythic. I don't know. They didn't see the pump. That's why I always play to the end. I mean, even if it's like, you know, in your head you can't win, just go for it. That's a lesson, and just go for it. You never know what your opponent is thinking. It goes in paper as well, you know. But especially here, it's just a faceless entity on this screen. I mean, I have no idea what that person was thinking. I think they had to just block that, the Resplendent, and I was dead. Absolutely dead next turn. I had nothing going. Alright, on the play. Kick things off with a veteran. Now I'll go Trelasarra. Start scrying and buffing and growing it larger. That's what she said. Yeah, that's strong enough that I'm going to keep that on top. Especially when we have a third land, so... And we got the mirror match. Excellent. So now I want to think about finding Ajani, but there are also some key pieces that we need to set up. A fourth land, probably not important enough that we can scry that down right now. We don't have a collected company. Just want to start getting to the Ajani. What's silly sometimes is what'll happen is you use collected company, you whiff, it finds the one Ajani, puts it on the bottom of the deck as a brutal bar. That's unfortunate. That's going to be really good against me. Not running any removal, so that's kind of a problem. But like I was saying, like sometimes Ajani will get thrown to the bottom of the deck, and collected company, you're supposed to be able to order the cards, but in Arena they don't seem to let you, and sometimes they just put it on the very bottom, which is really annoying. But anyways, that sucks. We would have been able to Resplendent that turn, but now that we don't have our Valkyrie, gotta shift. But I can, I guess, start with a speaker. Yeah, we're just trying to, we're just gonna buff the Trelasarra at this point. There's another Resplendent. We can't gain enough life yet. So I don't think we want that right now. We want something where we can gain more life. Another brutal Cathara. Really annoying. Alright, so I'll play Trelasarra first. Well, it really doesn't feel yet, so I want to get... I guess it wouldn't really matter, but... That's good enough to just keep on top. And probably just gonna attack with Resplendent here. Not fearful of much. Should be a good attack. Righteous Valkyrie and an Angel of Vitality. Not sure about that. I'm just going to go ahead and main phase Collected Company to hopefully gain the life now and get Resplendent Angel active or activated to give us the free angel. As well as Speaker of the Heavens. We want to try to hit something, gain some life here. Find a Giada and a Bishop. Another Speaker of the Heavens. I think we want this Giada and this Bishop. To get to that 5 life threshold. And now I can start digging for Ajani. Now that I have some of the pieces, I'm actually building up a force. Even these really good spells, I'm still going to bury. The one thing that will get me to pause would be like a Collected Company. But at this point, it's like really after Ajani now. Just going to continue to grow the Trelasarra. There's a Collected Company. That's really tempting to keep, but I'm gonna have so many more scries. I'm gonna keep going, keep digging deeper. A 12/12 could attack, and they can't kill it in any possible way, even if they gang blocked it. So we'll probably attack with Trelasarra here. This will have to force a block. That's going to come back and cause even more triggers. We're going to, of course, keep the larger one. We draw nothing but dead air. But Speaker of the Heavens at least is so strong. We can at least get an angel that way. Always. Once we're up above the threshold, 27 or greater life. That'll get all our triggers going again. No idea where Ajani is in the deck at this point. There's a Collected Company again. But Ajani is the strongest thing we can find right now. So, probably would attack with Trelasarra. Yeah, I'm worried this is unorthodox brew. I hope they don't have the thing to exile my attackers or something stupid, but they're so low right now that hopefully we can afford to do this and not get burned by something dumb. Oh, that Collected Company. I should have factored that in as well. They get big hits. So. God, that was really unlucky. Well, it's kind of foolish on my part. I should not have. Definitely shouldn't have attacked there. Should have been more cautious. I'm gonna take something out. It will allow me to scry even more, which isn't the end of the world. Like getting the spirits. That overlooked ability of angels dying and getting spirits is really powerful in this deck. Can really get you there. Good gonna play this because there's no reason to bluff it. I don't think getting to 6 lands we can actually activate the ability of Resplendent. Not that it's not super relevant right now. Again, just scrying for Ajani at this point. Just trying to stall. We've scryed a lot of cards. Can't be much farther in the deck. There's a hearse. Now, unfortunately, we have to preserve our life total. That's a strange attack. Yeah, I'll just double block, I think, here. Unless I'm missing something, they have another collected company. I'm gonna, like, double buff again. It's gonna let me scry again. That's kind of cool, but I'll pass on it. Gonna keep doing the thing. So I mean, look at this. We've scryed like 20 something or more cards already. It's pretty incredible. But we gotta find Ajani soon because we actually are starting to get outmatched here. I feel like I spaced out. Did I forget to make an angel last turn? I feel like I did. I don't even remember at this point. Kind of lost in space, but. And now it is a little bit scary. Of course, they could just find Ajani before us if they get lucky. Now that they have above the threshold of life. I'm just going to pass. Oh, right, and they took my guy, so now we can't even scry anymore because of the Brutal Cathar popping off. So this is problematic for sure. Really needed that. Hopefully it's not much farther. There's only like 10 cards left. Yes, there he is. Right on schedule. Alright, this is where the fun begins. Alright, technically I shouldn't have even done that. I should have attacked with that guy. No, I don't know what I'm waiting for. Just let it rip. And that's the mirror match. Alright. I think we'll call it here. We're just back into rank, or at least just outside of it. I'm going to take it offline and continue grinding, sticking with the plan, try to push up to a higher rank, and keep pushing the deck to its limits. But thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate you watching to the end. Definitely like and subscribe if you're not already. And as always, good luck on the ladder, you guys. Peace for now.